everybody, good evening and welcome to Japan. This is the B.LEAGUE and the battle between LEVANGA, HOKKAIDO, and GUNMA Crane Thunders. The Hokkaido Kita-Yell Arena filling up to watch this game between two teams that are trying to force their way into the playoffs. We've got a long way to go before that's decided, but these two teams certainly have their chances if they could get on winning streaks and make it to the end of the season. Right now, you look at the East, and you can see that LEVANGA HOKKAIDO third at 24-8, and GUNMA Crane Thunder at 21-11. So they definitely have every chance of making it. Thunder! Crane Thunder have just played last weekend, coming off an impressive 2 games against Shiga Lake Stars. In fact, this was the time these two teams met earlier this season, 99-72. GUNMA Crane Thunder winning big back in October. And at that point, I'm not sure how many people would have predicted that LEVANGA would go on to have the type of season that they have had. Say Tominagi getting in, early in his professional career here in Japan, and has gotten better and better as things have gone on. You got Hosokawa for GUNMA Crane Thunder, clearly a great player in this team. Flipping as well for GUNMA Crane Thunder, and just the overall attention to detail, getting out, playing some defense out there on the perimeter for Kyle Billings' team. There's Takuto Nakamura, and anybody that knows Kyle Milling knows that his teams compete and they come out to win every time they step onto the floor. They're hungry, they've got talent. This team has Yuma Fuji, Ko Flippin, Trey Jones, Takuto Nakamura, Kerry Blackshear Jr. leading this team in points, scoring, rebounding. Naoto Tsuji, Shori Togaeri, AJ Edu, the Philippines international, coming into his own this season, really improving. Kenny Asano, Kazuki Hosokawa, the great shooter, Terrence Woodbury, and Daichi.
Number 6, Nakamura
Taniguchi. So
number 8,
Kelly Blackshear Jones there, along with Takuto Nakamura,
AJ
Blackshear Jr.,
number 29,
Tech man AJ Edu,
head coach
Hosokawa. College, Edu playing at Toledo back in the day, now 26 years of age. So you look at the relative numbers between these two teams coming into this game, and you can see some differences in terms of points per game. 88.2 for LEVANGA, 83.4 for GUNMA Crane Thunder. Shooting wise, LEVANGA a little bit better, 88.2 inside the arc, 83.2, 34.8 in fact, deep. But overall, I think you throw stats out the window in this case, remembering that GUNMA Crane Thunder won their battle earlier in the season. They'll have the confidence that they can do it again, only this time they're going to have to do it in hostile territory. Like Ramos and Trey Jones kind of taking center stage today, as often is the case. So Ramos, the other Philippines international, or Gilas man in this Hokkaido team here in Sapporo, and really having what I would say is his best season so far here in the B.LEAGUE. And with Jones, just an out and out leader, scorer, dependable, just does so many things to help his team win. Not afraid of the big moment. Neither of these two guys. And it feels like with Ramos, he has a little bit more support around him this season, and that's made his life easier. That with the experience, and really whenever you see not just Ramos but Edu on the court, those two guys know they're a lot of eyes back home following their progress here in Japan, and I dare say they're probably rooting for them to win this
Please
game.
welcome
So it's really
our team,
a B-League that has
LEVANGA!
players from all over Asia, from all over the world, really coming here to play and experience Japanese basketball, which is kind of taking the world by storm. So for Levanga, Kohei Sakino, valuable guard coming off the bench. Hiroto Kikuchi, another valuable reserve coming out.
Number 8,
Yu Kibayashi.
Number 12, Shuto
Chiba, yet another valuable player coming off the bench, coming out.
Number 14, Kiyosuke Hoshino. Number 18, Teruchika Naito.
Young man.
Number 34,
opportunity to play this season.
Morizane.
Zani coming out as well, and we'll be looking at the starting 5.
LEVANGA HOKKAIDO starts at 5.
Starting 5.
Number 2,
Dwight Ramos is already highlighted. Matani is in that starting 5 this season.
Number 15,
Love the fact that John Aurora now starts with the team. All energy, all muscle.
Number 21,
Really, you know that you're going to get your best effort from him every single game. And of course,
Number 22, Jarrell Okafor.
played at the highest level in the NBA. Obviously, was that big draft pick played for Nigeria in the Olympics. And of course, to say Tominaga, who is such a big part of Japan national team program under Coach Tom Kovacs. And probably has matured, had to grow up a little bit. So the show is really important for Tominaga. He loves being out of the court, but sometimes he needs to tone it down maybe just a little bit. And it feels like Thorsten Leubel, the head coach from Germany, has pushed the right buttons this season for Tominaga. He's sat him down when he needed to be sat down, and Tominaga has accepted it and has only gotten better, I think, as the season has gone along. The referees for today's game juicing up, drinking some water before they get out onto the hardwood. And again, it's just so nice to have midweek games in the B-League. Another great sign how this league is growing and developing. You know, you get the 2 games at the weekend, and for the players, they'd rather play games than practice, that's for sure. I mean, you got to practice, you got to have the training camps, but at the end of the day, they want to get out and compete. And with these 2 teams, again, the opportunity is there to make it to the postseason. They got to take care of business. And games against adversaries that are also chasing playoff spots, you know, you probably have to say this is about as important a game as it gets for both of these teams. If they do have real aspirations of making it to the playoffs. Hello, everybody. We're underway here in the B-League. We are in Sapporo, Hokkaido, taking on GUNMA, Ukraine Thunder. Ukraine Thunder coming out. Missing down in AGA. They're not able to rebound it, so it goes back over to LEVANGA. Tiny brings it across midcourt. Tominaga likes to get those shots up. I think it's always a good idea to drive to the basket first to get something. Here's a lob! And Harar doesn't take any chances, just lays it up, goes up old school. Gets it up and knocks it down. Hokkaido averaging 7.8 points per game. He definitely gets up his share of threes. Tiny, little runner misses. Do it all. Corner, and Jones missing. What a great name for a three-point shooter. Trey Jones, Blackshear foul, and we'll go to the line.
Free throw, 2 shots.
Get those offensive rebound, or got to get those defensive rebounds to prevent those second chances. So GUNMA Thunder and Blackshear having a good start to the game. Blackshear averaging 15.4 points, 7.7 rebounds, and 4.6 assists. So he really is, especially on offense, just a do-it-all tool. And he's like a Swiss Army knife. He can do anything. Notice nothing but nets on those free throws. You see also Nakamura very physical defensively here against Shimatani. It's Kyle Billing's type of player. Wants to get up on top of people. Make life visible. Headed. Going up against Okafor. Okafor backing his way down, spins, turns. And Harar not able to rebound it. And it is perhaps worth remembering GUNMA Thunder won. GUNMA Thunder won the first game between these two teams very decisively back in October. Nakamura gets it back to Blackshear, who gets it up from deep. And he is pure, folks. He is silky smooth, nothing but net, follow through, you name it. Defense already very tight for GUNMA Thunder. It's great. And that's a foul that probably they won't mind giving away here because their attitude is to come out and get after this LEVANGA HOKKAIDO team from the get-go. Sometimes you see teams that start a little bit slow. Let's don't start slow. Let's get out and get after it. You see it with Nagasaki Belka this season. We're seeing it right now for GUNMA Thunder. Not an easy shot, but that is what you call a Kasei Tominaga shot. You make shots like that. Nakamura knock it down. No, he's going to hand it off to Blackshear. Hokkaido gets it down low to AJ. AJ back outside to Trey. It's not a Trey this time. It's a duo. Okafor, nice agility, nice control after the catch. Bumped up high by Ramos. You guys have highlighted to start the game.
Personal second and team second. Member GUNMA, number 1.
I think too that Trey Jones has a fan over there sitting courtside that has basically, it looks like, created a shrine for him. I mean, he is much loved. GUNMA. They brought that shrine all the way here, so it really does capture the imagination of Trey Jones. Looking into the game for GUNMA Train Thunders. And also into the game now for LEVANGA coming in. Kibayashi. Averaging just under 1 point per game, but LEVANGA wants to get his guys in, let him get a feel for the game. Easy bucket down low for Hedu. Of course, the other reason why you make that switch for LEVANGA is Brian Romney has 2 fouls. Early foul. Just a second. And what a play from Okafor. Well, let's just say he's got big hands to be able to do this. Look at how he controls the ball. Full extension. Goes out. Banks it in. Chance for a 2-point play for number 22. Little Okafor was played for Mike Krzyzewski at the University. We'll forgive him for that. I'll say it in just who the charge was. And here we come now, coming in for the first time, Terrence Woodbury. Woodbury, 38 years of age, and another great example of looking after your body, take care of yourself, and play for a long time. Let's play in Egypt. Here's the drive, and Jones, no, excuse me, Coach Lippin, flipping it in. A player that's kind of matured and grown, Coach Lippin. Laid off the dribble. A little twisted shot by Kibayashi. The miss, and Kimatani brings it up the floor. And he's fouled by Coach Lippin. Lippin Hay. Substitutes coming in. Midway point of the first quarter, these two teams, you should say, kind of feeling each other out. And again, those coaches want to get different players into the contest, get those early touches. Here is the drive, and looks like Tominaga might be on his way to one of those games. Look at it. The thing is, really, when you think about Tominaga more than anything, you think about those 3-point shots, but he really is a daring player driving to the basket. Good. Flipping just the rebound. Jones missing off the front of the iron. Tominaga, he's made a couple driving, and he's starting to feel it, folks. To say Tominaga, he could be entering that realm where only he goes. And Leubel will definitely not be taking him out of the game. Look at Jones shoving off. No foul, as you see. Sakino holding his hip. Tominaga again. Oh, this time he gets rejected by A.J. Edu. Aguila swat. Great rejection by A.J. Edu. Look at this. Tominaga thought he had it. And timed beautifully. Not in this house. Still looks a little woozy after falling down. Leads the end of the game, number 9 for GUNMA. Players there for AJ Edu. He just kind of lost his balance a little bit as he came in. Tominaga. Meanwhile, you can block him, but you simply cannot contain him. He will come back. 10 points already. Wow. Just not even thinking about it, and it was Edu that was in front of him, the man that blocked him. And with Tominaga, he doesn't have any range. I mean, he feels comfortable putting the basketball up right when he crosses midcourt, and probably even beyond midcourt. If you need a shot at the end of a quarter, at the end of a shot clock, and it's going to be a difficult shot, that's the man that you want to have the ball. He makes such difficult shots that sometimes when he misses these things, you question his shot selection. But then when he makes them, you're just over the moon. So, it's a big ask for LEVANGA to win the game today. Obviously not at full strength with Kevin Jones not available. See him offering encouragement from behind the bench, but Kevin Jones, one of the more experienced players, captain of his team. Really good this season. Also another former NBA player. Missing it from the corner. Hadar with the rebound. Oh, good play from Kerry Blackshear with a two-handed jam. Back outside. Well, it goes without saying, you don't want to turn over mid-court against a team like GUNMA Thunder because they will punish you every single time. Cal Millick's team will jump those passing lanes, get their hands up on defense, get some turnovers. So you got to be smart. You got to get out. You got to play well. Look at this. Hammers it home. Very short with that attempt. Back up the floor they come. 20 to 14. LEVANGA, HOKKAIDO leading GUNMA Thunders. Wide open shot. Living dangerously to give it away. He doesn't punish him. Achievement in the game. close, and another foul has been called.
By GUNMA number 0 to see personal best and team fouls more than 5。チームファウルは5つを超えています。Free throw, 2 shots.
Fuji steps back, and free throws now coming for the home team. Chiba makes the first. And the on-fire Tominaga sits down with 10 points, 4-5 from the floor. Hit a couple of threes. First 2 shots he scored with drives. Chiba makes the second. There's Kevin Jones. Well, you can't play in them all. I mean, it's not unusual that you pick up an injury, that you get hurt, you get sick.
Defense.
Especially if you're carrying a niggling injury, you don't want to make it worse. So sometimes the wise thing is to stay out. Which will be missed today. Lead stroke from long range. Showing he's got the touch to a 5-point game. Looking for a long way from the basket. Here he goes again. Up against Blackshear. Passes back outside. Up to the corner. Stepping in. Follow through. Bucket. Maybe his first shot of the game. Fuji sits in one from there. Will it be 2 in a row? Yes, it will. Final minute of the first quarter. Yoshino dribbles in. Back outside. Long attempt. Even missing. Good Thunders can now basically hold it for the last shot. And foul to give. So Chiba commits it.
ファウル、レバンガ北海道 number 12、1番 personal best and team foul. The game's ball.
So far, a quiet start for Hodar, although he does have 4 rebounds. Quiet start for Dwight Ramos, who's been on the bench with 2 early fouls. Suji puts it up again. This time misses, but no box out as Blackshear scores with the putback.
Number 8、ブラックシアシュリア。
And Blackshear
ここで第1クォー
getting
ター
the
終了です。
easy one to go. If you miss a shot, no big deal when you got Blackshear around. So he has 9 points. Terry Blackshear Jr. And closes the gap. 24-22. LEVANGA HOKKAIDO on top of the GUNMA Thunders. Team of 1. Well, 9 points for Terry Blackshear Jr., 6 for Suji. You can see he's knocked down a couple 3-pointers. And GUNMA Crane Thunders, who are on the back foot, have pulled back to 24-22. They trailed by 8 points. So now it's on LEVANGA HOKKAIDO, who have been sparked by the 10 points of Tominaga and the 5 of Okafor to regain the initiative. Oh, Gucci comes up short. A chance for GUNMA Crane Thunders to tie to take the lead. Suji spinning around, hands it off to Suji. Ejedu back to Suji. Ejedu right at the stripe, and he's well short. Follows up the miss, and then commits the foul. First foul for him. Yeah, one thing to keep an eye on here, Blackshear Jr. does have a couple of fouls. So it's not foul trouble, but it means on the edge a little bit. And good defense almost. Forcing a turnover in the backcourt, but Hoshino gets it across the tie. Okafor to the corner. Excellent defense. Kuchin losing it sloppily and then commits the foul. Kyle Milling asking for the unsportsmanlike. Kuchin takes it right away from him. Well, in fact, it was just Kikuchi that just kind of fumbled the basketball. Trying to make a move. Edu's going to potentially post up. No, he's going to get it back outside to Suji. Woodbury puts it up and shows he's still got that sweet stroke. Former Georgia Bulldog. Play, and they get it to the big fella, Okafor. Like it might have been hit on the hand going up. Yoshino playing some defense in the backcourt. Almost creating some problems there, and a foul called on Ichiba.
Foul, LEVANGA HOKKAIDO, number 12, Ichiba. GUNMA, number 4, Jones. LEVANGA HOKKAIDO, number 15,
Trey Jones returns.
And number 21, John Harrar.
And John Harrar back in the game. Well, I would definitely not keep Tominaga on the bench too long because he is back in the game now. Number 30. While he's hot, you want him to trot. Here's Woodbury, drives in. That's 2 in a row for Terrence Woodbury. Well, Tominaga was open, but Harrar just didn't get it to him. Tominaga feeling it, gets it up, and knocks it down. Leubel says, that's it. As long as you make him, I'm going to be slapping you on the back. But he was wide open. He's just truly coming into his own now to save Tominaga. Baseline. Oh, nice answer from Suji. He's had a great start to the game as well. Coming off the bench, he's got 8 points. Tominaga this time defended well by Jones. Suji gets it up quickly. So both Tominaga and Suji missing. Here's Tominaga again. Goes spectacular stuff by Kasei Tominaga. He's looking for a foul. He's like, where's the whistle? He is in a different zone today. He's in a world where very few players can go. He is unconscious, Tominaga. Watch this. He knows it's going right up. Does anything happen here? I don't think so. Woodbury ran past. Here it is again. Well, so 32-28 after the timeout. GUNMA Thunders. Their turn to try to thrill this crowd. Just had a great game to watch so far. Here from the corner, they're missing that one. Gotta find Tominaga. He's got the hot hand. Beautiful bounce pass to Okafor. Okafor loses it, gets it back. And he just misses the layup for some reason. Just left it short. Whistle blows.
Foul, LEVANGA HOKKAIDO, number 14, Hoshino. Member change, LEVANGA HOKKAIDO, number 2, Dwight Ramos.
Dwight Ramos comes back into the game. Down the basketball. Nakamura. Just to his right. Gets inside. Swings it out to Trey Jones. And it looked like Shimatani probably bothered him just enough. Now the pass by Tominaga goes off the hands of Harar. Maybe let him just a little too much. That was Nebraska to Penn State. Former Cornhusker Tominaga trying to get it to Harar. Woodbury just inside. He's really got a sweet touch mid-range, doesn't he? 32-30. Here he goes. Tominaga feeling the punishment. No foul. He got the body. Well, he was just breathtaking today. Absolutely. 18 points. Oh, nice play. Trey Jones right at the stripe. And we've got a timeout midway through the second quarter. Back and forth they go. 34-32, LEVANGA HOKKAIDO on top of GUNMA Thunders. 34-32, Levanga Hokkaido on top of Gunma Crane Thunders. Shimatani hands it off to Okafor. Okafor puts it up, misses, and I think it's going to stay at this end off of Blackshear. Tominaga steps back. Oh, doesn't go down. Finally, heat check for Tominaga. Blackshear fouled as he goes up. And now an and one chance for a three-point play. And a go-ahead potential go-ahead free throw coming. This is Tominaga. This is how close it is in the game of basketball. Just off a shade. Ball doesn't drop. And a great counterattack. Asano getting it to Blackshear, who's going to finish at the rim. Tominaga comes out with 18 points. He's played just over almost 12 minutes. And Blackshear at the stripe, and does indeed make the free throw to put Gunma Crane Thunders back on top. League action between Levanga Hokkaido and Gunma Crane Thunders. Here in Sapporo and Hokkaido. Morizani into the game, gets it up, and the three puts Levanga Hokkaido back in front. Remember, Levanga coming in 24-8, Levanga Hokkaido 21-11, Gunma Crane Thunders. And now the defense, Harar forcing the turnover and goes in for the layup. No Kevin Jones today for Levanga Hokkaido, which is a big absence, and also Dwight Ramos picking up the early fouls, but he's now back in the game guarding Trey Jones. Time, AJ Edu missing, and good pass up ahead. Trey Jones commits the foul on Harar.
Gunma, number 4, Jones, personal first and team second. Number 10, Gunma, number 0, Fuji. Number 29, RESONA. Free throw, 2 shots. Good job.
Takes his time and gets it to go. So the lead goes up to 41-35. 3:15 remaining in this opening half. Fuji trying to stay away from Shimatani. Now Trey Jones over to Blackshear. And Ramos picks up his 3rd foul of the game.
Foul, Levanga Hokkaido Ramos, personal 3rd and team first more than 5.
Yeah, you can really understand how that's a frustrating foul called on Dwight Ramos. I mean, especially for a 3rd foul. Just locked up. Could have gone either way, really. So, really a tough start to the day for the Gilas man, but his team's leading. Timeout. Blackshear steps up to the stripe and makes the first. And the second one goes down as well. So Blackshear goes back out. Woodbury returns. Now Dillon. Even game. Sakino. Over to Fuji, and we've hit about 3 threes from that very spot. It's back to a 1-point game. And the difference there is that they circulated the ball well. They passed it around, feet, catch and shoot. We didn't see that at this end. Now this is better. Down low, but it's knocked out of Harar's hands by Woodbury. And Edu goes up and scores despite the presence of Harar to put Gunma Crane Thunders back in front.
Member change, LEVANGA HOKKAIDO number 30, Keisei Tominaga.
So Keisei Tominaga getting the attention from Hosokawa. Open, and then the ball's knocked out of his hands. He does well there to just kind of throw his arms up. Did get the free throws. Watch this. No, that's not definitely not a shot. Okafor going right at AJ Edu, and that's a big call because that means AJ Edu, oh no, excuse me, that's his second foul. I thought it was his third.
15, Gunma, Edu.
Not sure what else he's supposed to do there. He's not really moving that much. He's got his hands straight up. He's looking at the referee to say, why is this called? What am I supposed to do? Okafor sinks the first to tie it. So you knew Levanga were going to make a run at the playoffs when they signed this man, as well as Tominaga.
That was a statement of intent.
Jones out with a finger injury we've seen. Not sure how long he's going to be out, but because it's a long season, you got to look after those little niggling. You got to look after those finger injuries. He might be able to play if he had to, but it's going to affect his shot. He gets it over to Trey Jones. Longer look to stretch their lead, and good catch, good shot from Okafor. He's got 10 points. Jones, offensive foul called on Gunma Crane Thunders. Woodbury. Moving screen. I think Tominaga is going to try to play as long as he can the game of basketball, but who knows? Maybe he'll turn into a referee after this. Tominaga puts up a very difficult shot. Thinks it was deflected. Final 40 seconds of the first half. 45-42. Levanga Hokkaido. Can GUNMA Thunders pull even with this shot? He gives it up, and yes, they can. I have been really impressed with number 30 today. He has been solid. Comes in averaging 13.1 points per game. Woodbury has 9. Shimatani, Tominaga. Oh, it's the bump. Great D once again by Woodbury. And they're going to get a shot, and it's going to be Woodbury gets it up just in time. So he goes to 11 points. And GUNMA Thunders head to the changing rooms with the lead. Makes the play on defense and then doesn't wait around. He hustles down the floor. Gets it up just in the nick of time. So great game by number 30. And it's 46-40. 46-45. GUNMA Thunders on top of Levanga Hokkaido at halftime.
こうボールに踊らされてるような、すごい、桜さん、
ボールが桜子さん連れてましたね。
ボールに意志があるような感じで素晴らしかったアートでしたね。
アートでした。
素晴らしいドリブルでした。
はい、皆様ありがとうございました。以上、札幌市交通局プレゼンツ札幌市交通局キャラクターに挑戦親子ドリブルレースでした。ご参加いただいた皆さんに今一度大きな拍手をお送りください。
お疲れ様でした。
皆様ありがとうございました。リソナグループ B リーグ2025-26シーズン札幌市交通局スペシャルデイレバンガ北海道対群馬クレインサンダーズご来場いただきまして誠にありがとうございます。ここで B リーグパートナーをご紹介いたします。リソナグループ B リーグ2025-26シーズン B リーグトップパートナーソフトバンク B リーグタイトルパートナーリソナグループ B リーグイノベーションパートナーインフロリアホールディングス B リーグパートナーズ日本生命 TIS B ライブ B リーグサポーティングカンパニーズモルテン朝日新聞日本経済新聞社大塚製薬野村工芸社 EY ジャパンエニタイムフィットネスストライクスポーツデポロックアイスふるさとチョイスコルツ日清食品 DNA B リーグサプライヤー&ST ホールディングス B リーグコミュニケーションパートナー LINE ヤクー B リーグスポーツ振興&レフリーサポーティングパートナースポーツくじウィナー B リーググロースパートナー電通
Well, GUNMA Crane Thunder is playing at LEVANGA, Hokkaido today in the B-League. They beat them earlier in the season, and this time away from home. And a really good game. Both teams going back and forth. Gary Blackshear Jr. passing it outside to Hosokawa, who knocked down the three-point shot. And great play here by Jalil Okafor. Coach Lippin getting some early action, scoring on the drive. Tominaga, though, started to take over. Scored on a couple of drives, hit a couple of threes early on, goes for 10 quick points. This was the other three. But again, it was driving to the basket that kind of got him in the flow. Finished, scored 18 points in the first half. They turned it over here cheaply, though, and that allowed Blackshear to go in for an uncontested dunk. Then Suji knocking down the shot from the wing. Feet set, perfect. Just perfect play. I mean, any player like Suji, if you can catch it, I mean, it's like taking a free throw. That's how easy that is for him. Tominaga as well. Feet set, in the groove. 4 of 6 from three-point range in the first half. Kasei Tominaga. Trey Jones sharing the basketball, getting it to Suji again on the baseline. Harar getting the basketball, giving it to you-know-who, Tominaga. A bit of acting by Tominaga, trying to get the foul called. Here he is throwing it over the defense to Okafor for the easy one. And it seemed like LEVANGA HOKKAIDO were going to go to halftime leading by a few points, several points, but in the end, GUNMA Crane Thunders came back, made a great play there defensively, and this is the last play of the first half. Just beats the buzzer. Woodbury's got 11 points, and it's been a great start to the game for him, or a great first half, rather. And GUNMA Crane Thunders lead it 46-45, 13-20 inside the arc. Both teams with 5 makes from deep. LEVANGA HOKKAIDO 8 of 9 from the line. Perfect at the line for GUNMA Crane Thunders. Rebounding advantage for LEVANGA. And just some other various stats. Bench points. Nine for the host, 23 for GUNMA Crane Thunders, so substantial advantage there. And you know, from a turnover standpoint, just 2 turnovers for GUNMA Crane. 5 turnovers for LEVANGA. 16 assists for LEVANGA and 22 for, 13 assists rather for each team. So a lot of basketball still to be played, but seemed like LEVANGA, certainly with Ramos getting into foul trouble, that hasn't hurt him. He's got 3 fouls, but he's going to start the second half along with Tominaga. Remember, 24 wins on the season for LEVANGA HOKKAIDO, 21 on the season for GUNMA Crane Thunders. It's LEVANGA HOKKAIDO that start with this first possession now. Excuse me, it's GUNMA Crane Thunders that start with the first possession now, attacking the basket to the right. Trey Jones knocks down to 3, so gets him off on the right foot. The biggest lead of the game, 6 points, GUNMA Crane Thunders. So they're up by 4. 8 points has been the biggest lead of this game for LEVANGA HOKKAIDO. White Ramos gets in, and the foul called on Trey Jones. Been a tough slog for Ramos. He's got 20 minutes, but remember, he's got 3 fouls. He's got 20 minutes to turn this thing around. And with no Kevin Jones today for LEVANGA HOKKAIDO, they need some production points-wise from number 2. Makes both free throws. Offensive foul as Shimatani gets bowled over.
Foul, GUNMA, offense foul. Number 4, Jones.
That's going to be a backcourt violation.
Backcourt violation.
Here they pass it around. Blackshear drives in, puts it up and in. Follows it up, and he's going to the free throw line.
Foul, GUNMA, number 13, 2. Let's move third and take third. Free throw, 2 shots.
Does not make the second. And again, foul called. A push, I believe, on Edu. That's his 3rd.
Offense foul. Member change, GUNMA. Number 6.
Definitely sliding into Tominaga. Pushed out, tries to go to work. And 3-second violation. Good defense from Blackshear.
Member change, GUNMA, number 13, Utobi.
Into the game, he comes. Woodbury's been fantastic. 5 of 7 from the floor, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Also has a steal.
Foul, LEVANGA HOKKAIDO, number 15, Shimatani. Personal first and team first. Against foul, GUNMA ball.
Osakawa open. And Blackshear, not for the first time tonight, getting an offensive rebound and putback. Making it look oh so easy. pressing, and right now you can feel the struggles of Levanga Hokkaido. Woodbury, Shimatani goes for the steal. Hosokawa has it. Hosokawa gets to the baseline, and they bring it back out. Three-point shot, no good. Badly needed by Dwight Ramos. Is it going to be Dwight to the rescue?
Foul LEVANGA HOKKAIDO, number 15, Shimada. There's no second. Member change, LEVANGA HOKKAIDO, number 8, Yuki Bayashi.
Yashi coming into the game. Over the shoulder pass. Now out to Hosokawa. The double comes, they pass it, they get to Woodbury. I mean, that is about as good an execution as you can have. Pass it, get it to the open man, and then it's down to him to knock it down, which he does. Big lead, Shimatani, well short. Woodbury again, and he's fouled. Oh no, the whistle doesn't blow. Looks like he got pushed right at the end. And Ramos, once again, takes the bump and gets it to fall. He's kind of put the team on his back here in this third quarter. The team's trying to get themselves into playoff position. Turnover. Tominaga takes it all the way in. Maybe tried to do too much that time. Here he is again. And that is a foul on Blackshear. That is number 3. Hideyoshi got there in time.
Number 6, Hiroto Kikuchi.
Yeah, just kind of got there a little too late.
Free throw, 2 shots.
Good, Kibayashi. Ejiodu on the bench. Called was back the other way. So right when it felt like, I mean, a few times, several times today, it felt like a team kind of had the momentum, and it's just been arrested, and the other team has been able to come back, and now Levanga Hokkaido due in large part to this man right here, Dwight Ramos, with a chance to tie it or to take the lead. And Ramos goes in for the easy one. Well, he has really answered the call in this third quarter. 8 points now for Dwight Ramos. Good defense as well by Kikuchi.
Number 21, John Hurrah.
enforcer back in the game.
Begins from GUNMA
Herrera
ball.
hasn't been quite as influential today, perhaps, as they needed. Well, I'll say that, 8.7 rebounds. And Kibayashi called for the foul. Kibayashi's got some good size.
Foul, Levan Hokkaido, number 8.
See why they're so high on him
and team third.
at Levanga. Kibayashi, also young, 23 years of age, turns 24 in March. 2.2 meters tall, and there is the miss, and Herrera has it. The game knotted. Chiba picks it up, short. And there's Herrera right at the right place. To be honest, it was such a bad miss that it helped Herrera and Levanga get the basketball back and go back in front. It has to be frustrating for Coach Kyle Milling that his team has now found itself trailing. Oh, beautiful teamwork, nice passing, and once again, Woodbury in the right place at the right time. Makes himself available. Another dunk down low, and it's Herrera finally getting number 21 involved in the offense. So it's different guys in this second half for Levanga, Hokkaido, Ramos, and Herrera that are carrying the torch.
Foul, Levan Hokkaido, number 12. Chiba, personal third. Member change, GUNMA, number 4, Jones. And number 9, Tsushi.
The Woodbury 38-year-old has been unstoppable today. Look at that.
Number 30,
Just
Urifumi.
he's not making bad plays. I mean, he's making smart plays. Showing all that experience, just taking what's on offer. Herrera with the rebound and the putback. Well, I think as you look at Kevin Jones cheering on his teammates from the bench with his finger injury, Kyle Milling is going to make an adjustment here to deal with Jonathan Herrera, who's getting some easy looks. Look at this. Herrera has really picked it up. He's got a double-double, 10 rebounds, 11 rebounds now, and 14 points. Okay, let's see what Kyle Milling has done. What type of adjustment? He's got Fuji in the game now. Fuji. Those two guys make a big difference. Nishikawa in as well. Fuji from deep. And just like that, Gunma Crane Thunders go back in front. Kobayashi backing up. Oh, tough shot for Kobayashi. Again, Harar just having a field day. Just getting easy offensive rebounds and putbacks.
And number 22, Jaleel Okafor.
Look at this. I mean, this is not a great shot. And in fact, it was Woodbury that was boxing Harar out, but then fell over. And Harar again, big, strong body, able to do the damage, able to get it, put it up and in. Sakawa missing, another rebound for Harar. Should be on his way to a giant performance. Could end up with a 20-20 game. Here he is. Tough pass outside, plenty of time. Sakino left open, puts it up and in. Putting it up from deep. And a foul on Trey Jones.
GUNMA, number 4, Jones. Fourth foul. Levantenchi, Levango Hokkaido, number 8, Yuki Magashi. And GUNMA, 1番、クリッピ。チームファウルは5つを超えています。フリースロー2 shots。Levantenchi, GUNMA, number 55, Taiwanese.
Just made the three-point shot, but now he misses the free throw. You feel like there's the opportunity now for LEVANGA HOKKAIDO to get some separation. Fuji missing. It's one thing to have the opportunity, it's another thing to actually go ahead and get that separation. Getting some separation now, just like that. It's an 8-point advantage and could not be going any better for the team in black. 3 quarters in the books, 26-17. They outscored GUNMA Crane Thunders and take a 71-63 lead to the fourth. That attendance 5,055. Remember, Levanga Hokkaido 24-8 in the Eastern Conference. East District 24-8. Gunma Crane Thunders 21-11. So Gunma Crane Thunders right there in the playoff hunt, as are Gunma Crane Thunders. But they need to solidify their spots. Kyle Milling. We've seen the good, the bad, and the frustrating from both teams. Seeing much better for Levanga. It didn't start well that last quarter. First 3.5, 4 minutes. But Levanga then just kind of erupted with Jonathan Herrard leading the way. And a shot no good. Ko Flippin comes into the game. Maybe he can bring a little bit of energy and intensity on defense.
Foul to Levanga Hokkaido, number 14, Hoshino. Personal second and team first.
Long three, no good. Coming back. Levanga Hokkaido. That long three was Taniguchi. Sakino. And the ball goes out of bounds off Gunma Crane Thunders. Off Flippin.
Levanga Hokkaido, number 21, John Herrard. Levanga Hokkaido, number 2, Dwight Ramos.
One shot. Doesn't go. Pass it around. Ko Flippin lays it up and in. The other way. Almost turned it over. Ferrar called for the foul on the floor.
Foul, Levanga Hokkaido, number 21, Hara. Member change, Levanga Hokkaido, number 15, Ren Shimatane. Defense.
Ball goes out of bounds. Stay at this end.
Member change, Levanga Hokkaido, number 30, Kensei Tominaga.
Naga back into the game. Maybe he's the key for Levanga Hokkaido to put this thing away. Oh, nice stroke. Not so fast. And Suji Fuji rather, not allowing Levanga Hokkaido to have that comfort as the lead goes back to 3. Now they want a good shot here. Will they go inside? Feels like they need to get something going to the basket. They get it to Harar! Good, strong play from Jonathan Harar, who he and Ramos have been the 1-2 punch for this Levanga Hokkaido team in the second half. Three-point shot and another 3! Fuji going back to back. Three-point look. A chance to tie it or take the lead for GUNMA Crane Thunder.
Defense.
Offensive foul. Well, we've seen quite a few
Foul, GUNMA,
moving
number 8,
screens.
Gracia Junior. Member 10, LEVANGA, number 22, Joel Okafor.
Well, that wasn't a moving screen as much as just getting tangled up unnecessarily, really.
GUNMA, number 15, Edu, and number 30.
Probably the only thing that Blackshear has done wrong today. I mean, he could argue that it was on the other player, but I think that was the right call. So AJ Edu returns to the fray. He's got 4 fouls. Trey Jones has 4 fouls. The only player in foul trouble at this end is Ramos with 3, but good defense by AJ Edu. 6.5 minutes remaining.
LEVANGA, number 15, Shimatani. Personal third and team third.
Coming the other way, trying to get it over Ramos. Outside, flipping, ties the game. It's definitely
Number 1, Ricky.
been Johnny on the spot here as the momentum once again starts to change. Okafor hands it off Harar. Again, Mr. Reliability having himself a game. He's got 20 points and 13 rebounds. Good play by Okafor, not to force it. Will they go for a 3? Flipping, he just knocked down 1. 9 inches this time. The ball knocked out of Woodbury's hands. Tominaga over to Shimatani and tries to get it to Harar and throws it over his head. Oh, good defense. Flipping ends up with a bad shot. Look at that! Wow, Shimatani heard the whistle, got the shot up. I don't know if they're going to give him the 3 free throws. I think they're going to say it was before. How exciting was that? Timeout, Kyle Milling. Okay, back to live action here, coming 4.5 minutes in winning time, and Ramos! Boy, he is confident, challenging the trees. He gets it inside, puts it up over the defense, off high off the glass. Now Trey Jones, been a relatively quiet day for Trey Jones. Bounce pass, and it goes. And a nice finish for A.J. Edu. Just 5 points for Trey Jones on 2 of 7 shooting. But that's his 3rd assist of the game. A.J. Edu, meanwhile, has 6 points, along with 4 rebounds. Handoff. Shimatani. Yes! And the lead goes to 5. What an answer from your 3-point shooter. Beautiful play by Nakamura, really known more for his defensive toughness. First shot of the game, in fact, for Nakamura, and he knocks it down. Boy, it's just impossible for either of these two teams, it seems, to put it away. To 78. Ramos, nice bounce pass to Harar. Woodbury tries to guard him. He does knock it out of bounds. 2.4 seconds on the shot clock. A lot of basketball to play, folks. Don't go away. Will they throw something up to the rim? Will they try to just get up a jumper? I think if you get a good shot. And an offensive foul on Jahlil Okafor.
LEVANGA, number 22, Okafor. Personal first.
Contact.
Number 4, Jones.
He goes back out of the game. And Blackshear back in. And, you know, I think Blackshear's the guy you got to watch. Put your best defender on him. Okafor's on him. And Nakamura, nobody boxes out Blackshear, and another offensive rebound and put back for him. How many times has he done it today? Definitely 3 times I can remember. I suspect the score up around 6. Naga! Well, he had 18 points in the first half, and if you can believe it, that's his first 2 points in the second. And Nakamura coming to the party here in crunch time. ties it once again at 82. Osaka with the push.
Foul, Gunma. Number 29, Hosokawa. Personal second. Member change, Gunma. Number 30, Utoberi.
Tominaga. And now it is nervous time for the home crowd because Gunma Crane Thunders can go back in front. Oh, that's your dangerous pass. Nakamura coming to life here in the second. Oh, Blackshear gets it. Oh, passes up an open one, gets it to Hosokawa. And boy, wouldn't Blackshear want to have that over again. I think he might have shot it. He was right where he wanted to be. I would think in the lane. It's a shot. I mean, that's what you do these days. You see the guy behind the arc open, you pass it out. But it's not as high a percentage shot, even though he was open. Instead, Levanga Hokkaido with a chance to go back in front. Tominaga steps back, puts it up, got it, and that's big time for number 30. Only a supremely confident player is going to take that shot. A step back three with a hand in the face. Unbelievable. He now has 23 points, and he tries to get the crowd revved up. Nakamura, you don't want to get too close in these situations. I honestly don't know if Tominaga was like that as a young player before he went to America to play college basketball. He's definitely like that now. You see it all the time. But the crowd loves it. And interestingly, he goes out of the game. Well, Louisville will tell you why. I guess defensively, Tominaga only has 2 fouls, or 1 foul rather. So this may be a slight gamble to take Tominaga out, especially if Gunma Crane Thunders 0-3 here with 1 of 3 remaining. Let's say the play doesn't stop, they get a 2, then you go down and you miss it. I'd like to have Tominaga on the board as an option on offense. Millie questioning something going on the court. Gunma Crane Thunders won decisively the first meeting between these 2 teams back in October, but right now his team trailing by 3. I don't know, they're looking at foul, possession arrow maybe. Definitely a scowl on the face
Okay, let's start.
of Kyle Millie. Okay, so they advance the ball after the timeout. And ball turned over. And here is a chance. You want to take as much time off the clock as possible, I would think. But you've lost your best option to create a shot. out of nothing by taking Tominaga out of the game. Right, Ramos does get up the shot. Short, good box out by A.J. Edu. Jones gets rid of it. Over to Suji. Suji lets it fly. Misses Okafor. And referee looks at his fellow ref and says, help me out with the call here. So Tominaga comes back into the game for Sekino. Must be thinking, why did I come out? So if they don't get the steal, they'll foul. The question is how long will they play defense to try to get a steal before they do commit the foul? I think in this situation, you want to get the ball in Tominaga's hands, or you want to try to get it into Shimatani, those two guys, good free throw shooters. Also Ramos, meanwhile, went for the tie, he didn't get it. I suppose Levanga would rather Okafor not get fouled. Let's look at the other options. I think you want to get the ball into Tominaga's hands. Okafor shooting at the free throw line, well, 70.5%, and obviously making free throws at this time of the game is a little bit harder. Jonathan Harar has been to the line a lot. He's also shooting at about 70.1% from the line.
ただいま群馬クレインサンダースより先ほどアウトオブバウンズのプレーに対してですねヘッドコーチチャレンジの要求がありました。ビデオ検証を行います。
Some type of challenge. Okay, so see who should have the basketball here. It's a good call. You don't want to keep it. That challenge without using it. Woohoo! I think he might win this challenge. Oh wow! I'm pretty sure this is now going to be given to the visitors, to Gunma Crane. It sure looks to me like it's going off of Okafor. That's a great call by Kyle Milling.
今まさにレフェリーが真実を見極めるその瞬間、今度はあなたが真実を解き明かす番です。真実はいつも一つ、レバンガチラシ。
Meanwhile, Shimatani, an 86.8% free throw shooter. So he would not be a player that you want to foul, but I'm almost certain this is going to be awarded to Gunma Crane Thunders. And now, folks, the question is, what do you do on defense? Do you commit a foul so you don't allow them to attempt the game-tying three-pointer? Because they have hit some threes today. Almost a 72.6% free throw shooter this season. So I think what's going to happen is they're going to get the basketball, they're going to award it, they're going to change the call, they're going to give it to Gunma Crane Thunders. And I really think you have to guard the three-point line, do not allow them to shoot a three. And if you have to, you commit a foul, but you don't foul while they're in the act of shooting, because they will try to get into the act of shooting. I don't know why this takes so long. To me, it looks clearly like it's going to be Gunma Crane Thunders basketball. Maybe they want to make sure they've got the right time. Unless they're looking at that differently to me. Oh. Well, I am shocked. I guess they ruled that it went off of Tsuji, but yeah, Loibel's taking breathing a sigh of relief. It looked to me like it went off of Okafor. That's how close it gets sometimes. So now you got to go for the steal, and if not, you get the foul. And I think they get it to Tominaga. Tominaga is a good free throw shooter. But again, you have to be a good free throw shooter at this time of the game. Oh, sorry, they weren't over the limit yet, so they had to get the quick foul. Oh. Nakamura almost coming up and getting the steal. Tominaga, by the way, is an 82.4% free throw shooter. So I think any more fouls and they'll put him over the limit. They might try to play defense. No. And I think this is the guy that you wanted to foul, so this has at least gone well for the visitors. A lot can happen in 17.6 seconds. Does indeed miss the first. Now the question is, does he make the second and make it a two-possession game? And I can't understand why Hokkaido were not able to run a play to get the basketball to Tominaga or Shimatani, the two best free throw shooters. I think he'll probably make this one. Nope, he does not. So, oh, can you believe it? Oh, now do they have a challenge? I think they might challenge this. Well, the referees are going to review it anyway. Okay, well, I analyzed the last one wrong, although I still think I was right. It should have been. Now they're going to review this one. So it's either gone off of Arar or gone off of Black Shoe. But they need to look at it from underneath the basket. Oh, it looks like it's gone off Black Shoe. I don't think Kyle Milling is going to be too happy. Especially because he didn't get the benefit of the doubt at the other end. He didn't get the call to go his way. That is indeed the case. So the same principle applies here. You know, I think you need to get the basketball to Shimatani or Tominaga. They do get it to Tominaga, and Go Flippin fouls him. So he will go to the line with a chance to make this a two-possession game. You see games come to a finish like this, you just think back. You know, what happens at the end of the game is magnified, but there's just, if you made just one more play earlier in the game, imagine if you just hit one more three, or maybe you hadn't turned it over and allowed LEVANGA, Hokkaido, to knock down a three. 24 points for Tominaga. Now 25. He had 26 against Utsunomiya Brex over the weekend. He had 31 earlier against Kawasaki. So this in all likelihood will not be his biggest scoring game unless maybe it goes to overtime. But timeout on the court. It's a 5-point lead. Everything is there for the taking for Levanga Hokkaido. So they advance the ball, 15.7 seconds left. And go, take the three. Can you at least get to within? You put it up quickly. Now you got to get the foul. You get the steal and attempt the three. Tominaga read it beautifully. Oh, what a mistake! Can you believe it? And Dwight Ramos. A little bit too much razzle-dazzle there at the end. Gave Levanga, or gave GUNMA Crane Thunders a chance to tie it with a three. That would have been a colossal mishap. But as it is, Tominaga and Levanga Hokkaido win at 87-84. How long is Kevin Jones going to be out? That's a big question.
GUNMAクレイサンダースにも大きな拍手をお願いします。GUNMAクレイサンダース、クレイサンダースクルーカーの皆さん、本日もここ北海道までお越しいただきまして本当にありがとうございました。
GUNMA Crane Thunders leave the floor after disappointing, narrow defeat, one that they probably believed they could have and should have won. Give credit to Levanga Hokkaido.
さあ、それでは見事勝利を収めましたレバンガ北海道トーステン・ロイブレッドコーチにまずはインタビューをしていきましょう。Please welcome トーステン・ロイボ。
Torsten Loebel comes out, the head coach, to offer some thoughts
いやー、ヘッドコーチ最後までハラハラしました。
Yes, it was an exciting game. Yeah, a big compliment to our team. You know, the day we had a very difficult game. Gunma's a top-level team, and you know, this is the team that we had most difficulties in the first half of the season. Our biggest loss, and you know, we went to this game with mixed feelings. You know, Kevin was out, so I'm glad that so many guys stepped up and we could win.
まず群馬さんという手強い相手に本当に選手たちが今日すごく頑張ってくれました。本当にシーズンの最初ら辺に群馬さん最初の1試合目をプレーしたんですけど、その時に結構点数がついて、負けてしまったんですけど、今日は、選手一人一人がしっかりステップアップして、しっかり勝てた試合になったと思います。
いや、そんな中素晴らしい試合、勝ちを手にしました。ありがとうございます。今日はケビン・ジョーンズ選手不在というところでしたけれども、チームとしての戦略組み立て、どのようなところを意識されたんでしょうか。
Yeah, I mean, it was a kind of a bad timing. I mean, it's never good timing for an injury, but Kevin had two very good games against Utsunomiya Brex, and obviously we had a very strong performance there. But you know, we had to make this next step that we can compensate injuries. Fortunately, so far we didn't have any, and you know, today the team filled that spot, and I'm very glad about that.
そうですね、ケビン・ジョーンズ選手が最近本当にすごく調子良かったので、ブレック戦でもすごく活躍してましたし、そういった選手が、怪我で欠けてしまったっていうのは本当に少し言いたかったんですけど、まあ、その分他の選手が、今日ステップアップして、そのケビン・ジョーンズ選手の、穴を埋めてくれたのかなと思ってます。
いや、本当にベンチメンバーを含めて全員でバスケットをしてくれたという感じですけれども、今日は水曜日の試合です。平日の夜にもかかわらず5000人以上のブースターの皆さん駆けつけてくれました。今週末も試合がありますね。ぜひ意気込みをお願いします。
Yeah, first of all, thank you very much to all the fans who showed up on a Wednesday night, considering the weather conditions are not ideal to come to the gym. But I can tell you we couldn't wait to come back to Sapporo. You know, it's been a while, a long time, and we really missed this home atmosphere. So thank you very much for this great crowd.
まず水曜ナイターに関わらずたくさんの方々が会場に駆けつけて本当にありがとうございます。天気も本当に最近は崩れているので、その中でもこうやって会場に駆けつけてくれるのを本当ありがたいと思ってます。今週もね、土日試合あるので、ぜひ会場に駆けつけていただいて応援の方よろしくお願いします。
雪をも溶かす熱い試合でした。当選ロイブルヘッドコーチ、ありがとうございました。ダンクシュン。続きましてヒーローインタビューです。本日のヒーローに選ばれたのはNo.21 ジョン・ハラー。
Jonathan Harrar having himself a monster game today, finishing with 20 points, 13 rebounds, had a steal, and now we're going to hear from him.
さあ、ではインタビューしてまいりましょう。ジョン・ハラー選手、今の気持ちはどうですか？
最高です。
僕たちブースターも最高の気分です。まずは今日の試合を振り返って自身のプレーどうでしたか？
Yeah, it was tough without KJ, our leader and captain, and you know he gave us the confidence to go out there and play like we needed to get the win.
そうですね、ケビン・ジョーンズ選手がいないってところは本当に痛かったんですけど、まあ、試合前も、KJ がしっかりこの選手たちに盛り上げてくれて、それが多分選手たちみんなに響いたのかなと思ってます。
今手元に最新のねスタッツが入ってきたんですけれども、まずは今日は得点でも貢献してくれました。トータル20得点20 points、 そしてリバウンドでも見せてくれました13という数字が出ています。つまりダブルダブル達成です。この自身の活躍ぶりっていうのは自分の中では今日いけてるなみたいな感じありましたか？
I don't know. I went out there. Head coach, at halftime said we didn't have enough offensive rebounds, so I tried my best to go get them the offensive rebounds in the second half.
そうですね、そのハーフタイムに入った時に、ロッカールームの時にヘッドコーチが、セカンドチャンスポイントが全然取れてないと、怒鳴られたので、後半はそこをしっかりリバウンド取りに行こうと思いました。
そんな劇もね飛んでたんですね。でも本当にこのスタッツが出たというところでもう皆さんもね沸かせてくれましたが、まだまだホームというか今日2026年で初めての勝利だけじゃなくてホームゲーム12連勝です。まだまだ見せてほしいところですが、週末の試合に向けて意気込みを教えてください。
We got 4 more home games left in a row, and with your energy, with your passion, we hope to keep the win streak going.
ここからまだ4試合、連続でホームゲームがあるので、会場にぜひ駆けつけていただいて、チームにエンジンを、そのモーターを、ください。よろしくお願いします。
原選手の活躍を期待しています。ありがとうございます。では本日は札幌市交通局賞がございます。冠スポンサーでございます札幌市交通局様より札幌市交通局賞といたしまして、ヌーベルプース大倉山ディナーペアチケットが贈られます。プレゼンターは札幌市交通局交通事業管理者柴井静雄様です。柴井様ありがとうございました。そして本日のヒーローはナンバー21ジョン・ハラー、おめでとうございました。そしてビクトリータオルもありますね。選手の、ジョン・ハラー選手のタオルにサインをしていただきます。こちらはビクトリーオークションと題しまして、本日のヒーロー選手のサイン入りオリジナルタオルが手に入るオークションを開催します。改めまして本日のヒーローはナンバー21ジョン・ハラー選手でした。 Congratulations。続きましてロックアイスプレゼンツオンファイヤー賞の発表です。本日最もファイヤーを集めたのは58,681ファイヤー獲得ナンバー8ユキバヤシ。 Congratulations。 木林選手にはロックアイスプレゼンツオンファイヤー賞といたしまして、オフィシャルパートナーであります回転寿司トリトン様より1万円分のお食事券が贈られます。本日のオンファイヤー賞はナンバー8木林優選手でした。おめでとうございました。続きましてレブニーズプレゼンツファーストシュートチャレンジ賞の発表です。本日の試合でレバンガ北海道の最初の得点選手を当てるイベント、本日見事初得点を挙げたのはナンバー21ジョン・ハラー。そして見事 ハーラー選手へ投票していただいた方の中から抽選で選ばれた1名の方にはオフィシャルパートナーのレブニーツ様より豪華商品が贈られます。当選された方おめでとうございました。本日のファーストシュートはナンバー21ジョン・ハーラー選手でした。続きましてエレガントプレーヤープレゼンテッドバイ大丸札幌店の発表です。本日の試合で最もエレガントなプレーをした選手に贈られる賞、エレガントプレーヤーに選ばれた選手には大丸札幌店様より大丸札幌店でご利用いただける商品券が贈られます。本日のエレガントプレーヤーはナンバー8ユウキバヤシ、再びどうぞ。受賞の理由は第1クォーターの巧みなフットワークからの左手で決めたシュートがエレガントだったということです。
Elegant player, Yukibayashi.
本日のエレガントプレーヤーはナンバー8木林優選手でした。ではそのまま木林選手には残っていただきまして、ブースターの皆さんとレバンガビクトリーを行いたいんですが、あとはやっぱり今日のヒーローにもステージに立ってもらいましょう。ジョン・ハーラー選手 Please come to the stage。 さあレバンガビクトリーとね、お二人には大きな声で言っていただきますので、その他選手の皆さん、ブースターの皆さんは両手を使ってレバンガーのところで右手を上、左手を横に L サイン、ビクトリーのところで V サインを両手でつけてください。 Alright、 それでは準備が整いました。木林選手、原選手、お願いします。
レバンガビクトリー。
本日のレバンガビクトリーコールはナンバー8木林優選手、そしてナンバー21ジョン・ハーラー選手でした。 Thank you so much。
Well, recognition all the way around really would be deserved for this Levanga Hokkaido team coming out today and getting it done. So many guys contributing. Look back at the highlights. And again, seeing the alley-oop there to Gerard, good play, just solid performance. Sagawa knocking one down. Really take by Jalil Okafor. Flipping coming in, doing that bucket. Having the explosion in the first half. And the steal, really more the turnover and the dunk. Suji came to life in that first half, and the way he started making shots, felt like, well, this might be their day, because he really was on target. Tominaga owned the first half. 18 points, 4 threes, 4 of 6 from deep. did get hurt there, but thankfully it wasn't serious. Okafor scoring an easy one. And then this, right at the end of the half, gave GUNMA Thunders a 1-point lead. Really, I never felt like today, as good as Blackshear is, that he was able to show that brilliance. But then you look at his numbers: 22 points, 8 rebounds, 8 rebounds and 5 assists, and he did have himself a whale of a game. Did have a little bit of foul trouble. Then Ramos came into the second half and really made a difference. Shut out the first half, had the foul trouble in the second half. Just was invaluable early, and then obviously Harar got going. For a while there, you had Woodbury still playing great basketball. He finished with 17 points. But this is Harar right here. And offensive rebounds, putbacks. So ultimately you had 11 points for Ramos. You had 25 for Tominagi, had 20 for Harar. Obviously, when they look back on this game and you look at that finish, they got a little bit sloppy. Dwight Ramos trying to make a pass to Tominaga, turned it over and almost gave away a game-time three-pointer. I mean, you could have seen GUNMA Thunders making a three there after that mistake, but they got away with it. This is Harar going in, flying, skying, getting it to go. Play there by Okafor, passing it to his teammate. Okafor had 4 assists today to go to his 5 rebounds and 11 points. And AJ Edu limited a little bit today because of the foul trouble. Blackshear, so many offensive rebounds and putbacks. Blackshear finished with 4 offensive rebounds, and I guarantee you he scored after every single one. And then this was Tominaga stepping back. What's not to like about number 30? And it's really exciting, I think, watching him, not just for the obvious, but exciting because it feels like, you know, he's getting better. You know, mentally, you know, knowing when to push it, when not to push it. So you look at the numbers there, 87-84, Levanga win it. GUNMA with 2 more makes inside the arc and a much higher percentage. And GUNMA also with 1 more 3, but look at the free throws. 10 more free throws, that really proved to be the difference in the game. 71.4%. GUNMA Thunders just didn't get to the line enough. And also the rebounding was decisive for Levanga, Hokkaido. Levanga had the 12 steals. 7 steals for GUNMA Thunder. Tominaga 25 points, 20 for Harar, 11 for Ramos. And we know Kevin Jones today, so those guys have to step up. I'm not sure how long Kevin Jones is going to be out, but they want him back as quickly as possible. Blackshear had 22, Woodbury 17, and Fuji 12. Suji Suji also, I thought, had a nice game early, but finished 3 of 10 from the floor. They're not great. Nakamura made some shots late when he had to. He finished with 5 points. Jones just 2 of 7 from the floor, 5 points. So an off day for him. Odu, who was bothered by foul trouble, had 6 points. Hosokawa only 1 of 7 from the floor, 1 of 7 from three-point range. He finished with 3 points, so that was a disappointment for Gunma Grain Thunders. Fuji did have the 12 points. He was 4 of 8 from deep, and probably the pick of the guard, certainly coming off the bench. Rebounding, Navarre had 13 rebounds, a game high, 5 for Okafor, 2 for Sekino, 8 for Blackshear, 4 for Ko Flippin, 4 for AJ Edu. Assist, Okafor team high 4. Blackshear had a game high 5 along with Suji, and 3 assists for Trey Jones, 3 for Shimatani, 3 for Chiba. And also it has to be said, as we look ahead to the schedule, key players, in fact, Trey Jones, Dwight Ramos. Well, Dwight Ramos definitely became a key player for what he did in that second half. And here are the games coming up. Gunma Grain Thunders will be at Utsunomiya Breck, so it doesn't get any easier for them. And you can see Levanga Hokkaido will be at home to Koshigai Alphas this weekend. So 87-84, Levanga Hokkaido win it over Gunma Grain Thunder to boost their chances of solidifying that spot in the playoffs. Still a long way to go, folks. Thanks for watching. One last time, 87-84, Levanga Hokkaido win it over Gunma Grain Thunder. Thanks for watching.